Hey, so just going through my day. So this random thought just popped into my head. So it is idea of grace that people like to cling on to. Yeah, I'd see a lot of people they go to churches and like pray. I need grace. I don't want to work. Blah 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 blah. You can work hard or you want to not get rich, and that's true. So they pray for like grace a lot, right? So here's the thing. There's actually a bit of out what I say dark side to something like that because there's this guy I used to know in school back then. So like this guy, he'd get lucky every now and then, right? Like especially when he's broke, he always seems like something happens for him at the nick of time. So literally like these things has happened more than once to him. So the his brain automatically then assumes like that's just how life is. You know, he's more like he's more of this something will happen or like I'll figure it out kind of guy, which is not a bad mindset to have, but it's also not all that good either because a sort of mindset like that keeps you how do I explain it, lazy. Like you don't really want to do shit. You're like, yeah, God has looked out for me now and then. Every like God has looked out for me like before, and something like that is bound to happen again. I'm pretty sure about it, right? Until it doesn't happen, and then you're like confused because you feel like grace owes you something, right? Because what people call like, because people talk about grace like, God loves me more, and then He just decides to bless me. Like grace for me is simply coincidence. Like it may happen once, twice, or even three times, but to me, it's simply coincidence, right? And just because it happened one too many times does not mean that it's obligated to keep happening. Like I would advise you to really just put matters into your own hands, right? Because I know that people love to, leave it all for God and let God do everything, blah blah blah, leave the rest to God. But at least try to do 99% of the work by yourself. The 1% you can leave it to God because you don't really know what will happen in the end. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on this. Because I believe in like tracing the causality of your grace, right? Like if you've gotten lucky one too many times in your life, you should like look back at your life and ask yourself this question: when I got lucky, right? Did I have a hand in it? Did I sort of like work for it, or did it just happen randomly? Because sometimes people then mistake things like this and like they're like, yeah, it's happened before, blah blah blah, it's happening again. I've said all this before. I'm just saying it again. So yeah, I that's like my thoughts, and it kind of like kills people a lot.